Hello everyone, my name is Arditha, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the outrage being caused by the new Stranger Things announcement for Dead by Daylight, and more specifically the Demogorgon? What is it? We're going to call it, Demogorgon, right, so it's a I know nothing about this. Right, so Paulie Esther has been on this like a fucking hound for a long time. Big up Paulie, because he's been working so hard to find out these things, and we've actually finally got it confirmed. So massive shout out to Paulie for his hard work. But we've just had the announcement come through. Was it today? No, it was last night, in fact. So it's still fairly fresh, and right now the video is number 3 on trending on the entirety of YouTube. So everyone's excited for this, and understandably there is a bit of an outrage, and the reason for this is because this new Demogorgon is, well, I don't know anything about this. I've never watched Stranger Things. I always thought of it as like a B-Tech American Horror Story. But it's like a fleshy flower face. I don't know what it is, but its head isn't a human head. It's something that, I mean, you lot probably know what it looks like. Anyway, it doesn't look generally human in the head area. And the reason people are outraged about this is because the devs apparently said that they only wanted humanoid, or no, I say that, they only wanted human killers. So, you know, the furthest they've really gone from that would be, what, the hag, and she is still human, she's just a bit fucked. So yeah, everyone's a bit upset because, you know, they've been, told, or I don't know if they've even been told, but they've assumed that they won't get their favourite killers, whether it be like an alien xenomorph thing, or whatever these things may be. I think that is the main one people have wanted, and by adding this, it is apparently, you know, them breaking their own rules and going away from this. And also a few people on the side have been wondering about how this goes lore-wise, but the majority of people are just like, holy shit, I swear you lot said that human killers only. And I'm here to discuss whether or not this is exactly a bad thing, because I don't think this is strictly bad, and I don't think the devs have actually gone against their word. And the reason for this is, although I don't have any quote, and if anyone does have the exact quote, feel free to link it to me, but I do remember the devs talking about like something to do with like they want killers to be generally human. And I think the question came up when people were talking about either the entity itself or just like a general spider killer type thing, and people were like, I say people, I'm pretty sure it was the devs, they said, you know, that would be a bit weird. We generally want human killers. We don't want fucking bugs crawling around, getting people. Which I 100,000,000% agree with. I think that would be a bit. I don't think it would work very well for the game. But the problem here is that I'm pretty sure that they said they want all their killers to be humanoid, not just human. And what that means is things that are generally the shape of a human, and you know, they generally work mostly like a human. And I believe that this Demogorgon falls under that, because it's got a human body, it's just got some next level flower head face. And you can make out the shape of, like, say it's got its little face flaps closed. And you were looking at it like maybe a shadow from perhaps a shadow of it. You wouldn't really understand if you're looking at it head on. I don't think you would notice if it's just a black silhouette. It looks human. So it can work fairly well, because once again, it moves on its 2 feet like normal. It uses its hands or arms to attack. And the only thing is, it's got a face that is aesthetically different, which I'm sure they will find a way to incorporate. And I've never watched it, once again. I don't know if it bites people's heads off, but it's looking like this Mori is definitely going to include the creature pretty much eating their head off. At least that's my prediction. Once again, I've never seen it. But yeah, I think this is not actually a bad thing at all. So now that we have this, well, creature that isn't strictly 100% human, it does open up a lot more opportunities for us. And one of those being alien. Although alien is far, I say alien, xenomorph. A xenomorph is far less humanoid than this thing. It's still generally humanoid, you know. I think I'm pretty sure most of them arch over, but like they have the potential to stand on their 2 back legs, I'm pretty sure. And they have, you know, 2 arms, 2 legs, generally like a human. The only thing is, once again, primarily their head and then with a tail once again, but that's more cosmetic than anything. So that could also work, and that is going to make so many people happy. Obviously, the question is now, can they get the rights to that? And, you know, all of these other things. But it means that we have way more things that we can mess around with now, because we know for a fact now that it's no longer human only, it's humanoid generally. So we could have, what, a robot? I'm not too sure how well that would go, you know, I'm just coming off things off the top of my head here. We can have robots, we can have xenomorphs, we can have whatever. What are those things from Doctor Who? They're not Daleks, they're like crappy versions of C-3PO, and they like have a brain in their back, I think. I can't fucking remember. Those lot. Yeah, we can have all sorts of fucking crazy shit going on, and that is, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. I mean, they could do something mental and get, well, to be honest, that robot from Doctor Who I mentioned, that is probably going to be a bit bad for the immersion of the game. I don't think that would suit the game very well. But I don't think they would do something silly like that. I think they would stick to things that generally fit. And I think, although I don't know what the fuck this thing is, once again, never seen it, but this Demogorgon seems to fit the game pretty well. And all things considered, I think a xenomorph would fit the game fairly well. And once again, that stems to all these different things. I mean, fuck knows, we can even end up getting something from Star Wars, man. Like a Gromorian guard or something. Yeah, it opens up so many new gates. And another thing is that this has brought Dead by Daylight to the front page of YouTube. And what this means is we have reached out to a huge new group of people. And I'm already seeing on Twitter the amount of people that have just been introduced to this game. It is absolutely mental. We're going to see a huge influx of players, especially since apparently Dead by Daylight's free for Xbox Game Pass holders right now. So yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot more people. What this means is more revenue from the devs, more killers to be added. Obviously survivors too, but the killers are more exciting in my opinion. We're going to be seeing so much, and this does mean potentially more people being hired for behavior, more updates coming out, more balance changes, more bug fixes, anything. You know, it can mean so much. This is just absolutely huge. Now, once again, double-edged sword. It could mean that the devs think, oh, everything is perfect, we will keep doing the things that we're doing right now and we won't, you know, bother changing. Which I don't think they'll do, because generally speaking, although the decisions made aren't always preferable, after speaking to the devs on a personal level, I know they're very, very down-to-earth people, and they know their way around the game really well, at least the ones I've spoken to, especially Matthew Coetzee. Like, he is absolutely amazing. He's so down-to-earth, he's a legend. I don't think that anything bad is going to happen from this, honestly. And you guys know me, whenever there's anything bad to point out, I will be the first person to point it out, normally. But so far, I don't see anything negative. I just don't. And obviously with the huge influx of people, we are going to be seeing faster matches, theoretically. Although, once again, this is probably going to be between rank 20 to rank 15. Either way, it's faster matches potentially, and those people could climb the ranks fairly fast. We could get a lot of Smurfs. People could get alt accounts for the Xbox thing, but that's irrelevant to this. We can see all sorts of new things coming through. And for anyone who is new to Dead by Daylight and has just came here from the Stranger Things reveal, then you can check out my coaching series. It's actually on my channel. I have that linked in the description. That will teach you the basics of the game. Not just the basics, but some of the more higher up things, but you'll get a general gist of the game for checking those out, both Killer and Survivor. So, you know, there's going to be a whole new community of people coming in, and that obviously means, once again, faster matchmaking and all that good stuff. But the thing I am more excited about is the fact that the amount of people that are going to be just simply happy to know that more potential killers in future have been unlocked is great, because I know so many people who were desperate for X, Y, Z killers, which they didn't think could happen because they're not humanoid, or they are humanoid, they're just not human. So once again, people are going to be really, really happy about that. And I'm mainly happy, not because of licensed killers, like, you know, once again, I keep going back to xenomorphs and all that shit, but the original ideas that these guys can come up with we know for a fact that they could be reaching out more now. Now that they've had this under their belt as well, they know they no longer need to be afraid to like step out more with their designs and be a little bit less human. They can have a little bit more, you know, demented or weird stuff. I mean, you can even take a look at the zombies from Deceit. They're pretty fucking disgusting. We could go for something like that. It's just, I'm personally more biased towards Behavior's original killers. I love them so much. You know, I'm talking, you know, Wraith Nurse. I really do love those two. Spirit as well. Obviously, kit-wise, I don't exactly agree with all of them, but design-wise and lore-wise, they are absolutely incredible. So to have more potential unlocked is just so great. So once again, if you guys are new, definitely check out the coaching series. I have it down below. But to anyone old and new, tell me what you think down below about this new humanoid killer, because I'm seeing so much negativity here, and I'm normally the first one to point it out, but I just don't see a downside to this, guys. I really don't. The last time I was worried about something like this was when they made Lettuce Hag, because it just looks a bit stupid. It doesn't really suit the game. I think this suits the game more than Lettuce Hag does, in all honesty. So yeah, if you guys have any opinions on this, please let me know, start a discussion, and we'll see what happens from there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video.